Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast Unlimited, number 25. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Stephen Price. What's up, Stephen Price?
Hello there.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
All right. So, what I ask you is, what have you thought so far about Doctor Who Series 10? Because I never got your reaction. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, I loved every episode.
Okay. So, why don't we go from each episode and you tell me what you liked? What was the strong points? What did you think about the pilot?
Yeah, very good.
Very good. What did you think about Bill's first appearance, Bill Potts?
Yeah, she's a good companion.
Okay. And what about Nardole?
Yeah, she's okay. We don't need him all the time,
Right. I mean, he was kind of sort of a secondary or character in the original Christmas episode, the Husbands of River Song. He was a very small part, right?
Yeah.
Then we saw him again in the other Christmas special, The Return of Dr. Mysterio. Did you like him in there, or?
Yeah, he's okay in it.
But the pilot, he was just very, I don't know. It looked like he was like a robot when he was moving his arms around and stuff, but I guess the doctor rebuilt his body or something. I'm pretty sure he's real, though. He's not fake, but his body might be fake. What about the vault? This whole storyline with the vault. Do you think that's interesting?
Yeah, it's got to be Missy.
Yeah. And what about the plot that the Doctor has been on Earth teaching as a lecturer for like over 50 some odd years? That's kind of weird, isn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you think of Capaldi in the pilot?
He's excellent.
Yeah. I love Peter Capaldi. I wish we could have him for more seasons. Now, the TARDIS, of course, looks as amazing as ever. Did you like Bill's first experience in the TARDIS?
Yes, I liked the way when she looked back and all the lights came on.
That was my favorite part, too. Yeah. What about the villain of the episode? Not really, the puddle monster, which... Not only did I call him the puddle monster, but they called it the puddle monster in episode 3. What did you think of the puddle monster?
It's okay.
I mean, Heather is the girl that becomes that puddle monster thing. She was pretty cool.
Yeah, that part, but she finally was like something out there. We pinched that from Waters of Mars.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky when she's in the water, right? She's like whatever, right? And it's like kind of like a little horror, a little bit scary that she's dead in the puddle or whatever she is. And the special effects I thought were pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was also interesting that she wasn't really traveling through time, but I guess following the TARDIS, I guess, linked to Bill or whatever. That was some type of psychic link or something that just brought her to where they were. That was pretty cool. What did you think of after all these decades we got to see the Mavellans?
The what? Sorry?
The Mavellans and the Daleks.
Yeah.
So, we got to see them after all this time. What's up, Ray?
Hello.
We're doing an unlimited. So, being that this is focused on Steven, you're going to have to be a co-host with me. And you're going to have to ask him questions. So we can't really give opinions of ourselves. It's about his experience on Unlimited. So what would you like to ask him about, his years with Doctor Who, watching?
Have you asked him anything yet? So just so I know.
I'm just talking about Series 10, so you could ask him whatever you want.
Right. Have you seen the classic Who, Stephen? Yeah, that's double checking.
Of course he has, yes.
I started in 1966 on that.
All right. So, out of all the series, all the classic Who, which ones stand out for you as the best?
Tom Baker's era.
I agree with that. Very
good. I agree.
What else do you want? Keep asking him, Ray. Don't be shy.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to.
He's been watching Doctor Who for so long. He's met just about everybody. Steven's a huge person. Well, he met a lot of people. He's a huge part of the Whovian community, so just ask him away.
All right. Let's see what else I can ask.
I didn't ask him anything yet, so go ahead.
What do you think of Capaldi?
Excellent.
That's good. And right, past companions. Who would you like to see back?
Past companions. That's a tough one.
Is that meaning just for the classic series, or is it for the new? Okay, just the classic series. All right.
Because I know we've seen nearly all the times, ain't we?
I would like to see before series 10 is finished, is Susan making an appearance.
Catherine and Ford, right? Yeah, definitely agree with that. Also,
that's been that's been far too long in the thing.
When you first watched Doctor Who, was there any villain that scared you when you first watched it?
Yes, remember watching the Web of Fear?
Oh.
Those airy creatures coming out of the subway.
Yeah, right. I remember them.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, of the classic series, who was your favorite villains? Not just one villain, but that you like to see reoccurringly.
Well, it's got to be the Master, and it the first Master.
Right, Roger Delgado. Yeah, he's awesome. What about Jo Grant? Did you like her as a companion?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. She was one of my favorites too.
Yeah, she was.
All right. So, what about in the classic series? Did you ever want someone to return that, like, they maybe only had one episode in Doctor Who or two or three episodes of Doctor Who that you really wanted to see them again, like a villain? To me, it would be the Jaggeroth and Sutek. I want to see those again, but
I like to see Sea Devils.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sea Devils,
Yeah. And in New Who, what do you think? Who do you think they should bring back? You think they should bring back people like the Sea Devils, or who would you want to see return?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we heard that Doctor Who is originally Doctor Who was commissioned, I believe, to 2021. So now they have this big announcement that it's going to have 5 series, which technically is no longer going by year; it's going by series. Are you excited about Chris Chibnall taking over as showrunner? I mean, you think he's going to do a great job? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's we also talked about this thing about the female Doctor, which I'm totally against, and you're against, right?
I am as well.
If they do that, will you watch it still? No? Okay. All right. There's also... Yeah, go ahead.
Just before we go on to that, I was just going to say, I don't think a lot of people from the classic, who just watch it from the classic, will watch it because of it being a female.
Yeah.
It's like Missy. It could either work for them or against them, isn't it?
Well, that's so true. You like Missy? Who do you like better, John Sim or Miss or
John Sim?
John Sim. Okay.
Yeah.
Michelle Gomez. All right. Do you feel in New Who that there was a plot that was never finished to your liking, like the Ponds or Clara? I mean, was there anything that stood out that you're like, I wish they really would have explained, this person, or if this person appears again to explain better, or plot hole?
Well, I did do an extra. What happened to Rory and Amy? Like the father of, is it Amy?
Brian. It's Brian. Of Rory, right?
Yeah, it was Rory's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. P.S. Minisode, right? Which is the artwork.
No, they should have put that in the episode.
Yeah. I think it would have been better to do an episode and Moffat is not good with characterizations of, having the Doctor deal with the parent that the child and his wife. I mean, they're kids that even though they're grown up, they're dead and they're stuck in the past. And, I think that would have been an amazing thing for him to do something like that. Yeah. Missed opportunity, I feel.
Right, Stephen. I've already got your answer on this. But now the God Complex episode, who do you think was behind the Doctor's door?
Remember the doors? They had the doors of all their rooms. Amy, Rory, everybody. Well, Rory didn't have a room, but everybody had a room, and when in there was their greatest fear. Remember that? So what do you think the Doctor's greatest fear is? I mean, I thought it was him turning into the Valyard still, like him turning evil, but...
I think he's got a fear of dying. He don't want to regenerate. You know, like David Tennant didn't want to regenerate.
So that's his fear, is regenerating, because you don't know what he's going to become. Okay. That's good. See, I agree with that. I think that every time it comes to regeneration, he's scared. Yeah. You know, and I don't believe that whole thing that he chose his face. I think that might have been a subconscious thing, but not a thing he actually chose, you know? So a subconscious thought, maybe, because I don't think he has the ability to choose his face yet with regeneration. I don't think he's that good yet at it. Yeah. So, all right. So what would you do for a final Moffat story if you had input to say, hey, Stephen Moffat, do this? What would you put in the final episode with Capaldi? What villain, what companions, what guest stars? I mean, people have never appeared in Doctor Who. I mean, you know, I know I would want Patrick Stewart in Doctor Who at some point. What would you like to have?
That's a tough one, that is.
I mean, you said Susan you would want to come back, right?
Yeah, Susan, yeah.
So if Susan came back, who would be the villain of the story?
That's got to be John Sim.
You would have John Sim with Susan. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see... it looks like the future of Doctor Who is bright, knowing that we're going to have 5 more seasons, I believe. We're up to series 15. Do you see that this new Doctor, I mean, they're saying that the Doctor's going to be young, right? How old do you think the Doctor's going to be?
I'd say about 30, 33.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Depends who it is, though.
Do you think he should... You got him, right.
Who would you want to be the Doctor, Stephen?
Can't think of his name. He was in Ian Newman towards the end of the series.
Okay.
Oh.
Can't remember his name now.
What would you choose as a companion? Is there any actresses that you would want, or actor? I mean, would you like to have the Doctor with 2 companions, 3 companions, more companions? I mean, mix it up.
Yeah, I just like to have a one. Let's have a male one for a change.
Okay. So like the guy that they had in Magician's Apprentice, that he would have been a cool companion if he was like from the past, and then they killed him off. Yeah, that guy was cool. All right. And so now, did you saw the last episode of Doctor Who, right?
Yeah.
Extremis?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
Very good.
You like Missy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's still blind.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I gotta tell you, he's a really good actor. I mean, playing it off that way, you know? He's so many different skills, Peter Capaldi.
Well, at least we don't have sonic shades. It's kind of shades.
Well, he does have shades. No, it is. Right now he has sonic shades. Because he needs to help him see something, you know, somehow, rather than be completely dark.
Night vision, but with all the added bonuses of who's next to him and what height they are and that.
Yeah. So what do you see happening where he gets his sight back? I mean,
he's obviously regenerate, doesn't he, before he gets his sight back?
Yeah, he's got to fix it, I guess. Okay.
What do you think on Nardo?
Yeah, he's okay.
He's getting better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like the oxygen episode because I thought that Nardo was good in that too, you know. But
yeah,
I like Bill, and I like that whole scary, you know, view of the companion where she's like, everybody's running around while she can't breathe. I thought that was very artistic. I thought that was very emotional and scary. In fact, that she died, well, almost died twice. That was pretty thrilling, you know. And I love Capaldi's speech about the suits when he's blind and he's able to put that computer program and he defeated them. I loved it. So, all right. So, Stephen, what do you think is going to be the best thing this season? We heard who's coming up. So, what are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to the original Cybermen.
Yeah. The Mondasian Cyberman looks great.
About the next Doctor, I got his name by you. Damien Maloney.
Okay.
Oh, that's. Oh. And now, who would you like to see take over the Masters role when Missy's finished? Because we were saying Charles Dance, weren't we, Joe?
Yeah,
I would love Charles Dance, but I love Toby Jones too. If we can get Toby Jones, he was the Dream Lord. But do you think the Master should go return as a man, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. I agree. All right. And one more thing. Do you think that the Doctor is going to ever have to face Omega in the series again? Because we know that Omega's fighting K9 in the K9 movie, which is crazy, with the Daleks. Do you think they'll ever get the rights to do it in Doctor Who again?
Yeah, they should do, yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. It would also be cool when the Valeyard turns up, hopefully. We should have him soon, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Oh, the Valeyard missed opportunity.
I'm doing one pick, that Damien Maloney. Ben Daniels as well.
Yeah, you like Ben Daniels. Isn't he in the that show you watch?
Yeah.
What's that show?
The Exorcist, yeah.
Oh, he's in that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. Yeah, okay. Now you listen to a lot of audios too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said David Tennant ones, which we're gonna review after 1,000 of the Whovians cast. These are really good, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's one out the end that beats the other two. I can't remember which one.
Okay. And Billy Piper back in the audios with David Tennant for season 2. That's fantastic. I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
You know when that's coming out? That's coming out this year, right?
Yeah, I think it is. I
hope so.
I think it's July or August.
Oh, is it? All right, I'll be buying that then. I'll order that then. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know Billy Piper had to blow and cancel a thing at some con or something.
Right. I also heard that John Barrowman's going back to the UK. I'm wondering if he's going to do audios with Tennant, because
cool.
he, obviously that would be fantastic.
You know he's doing more Torchwood audio.
He's doing Torchwood audios. Okay, good. So maybe we'll see him Tennant in season 3. Is it every year that it's a season, or is it just necessarily a block? Like they film a block of Doctor Who. I mean, is it like David Tennant will be this year and the next year will be another season? Is that the way it works?
Yeah, that's
okay. Okay, gotcha. All right.
They've had a break from Torchwood now.
Yeah.
Well, just brought out the recent one, so they're having a break now until.
Maybe he could appear in the Christmas special. That would be nice.
Yeah.
It would be nice to see him with Capaldi, I think.
It would be nice to see the first Doctor though in with him.
Yeah, are you excited about that, Stephen? That David Bradley's playing the first Doctor?
Yeah.
In the Christmas special? That's pretty cool, right?
Yep, it is.
Yeah. It's exciting stuff coming up in Doctor Who Series 10. All right. Thank you, Stephen Price. Thank you, Ray.
You're welcome.
Take care. Bye for now.